Hey Scorpios, this is your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with your monthly general tarot scope. This will be for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just want to say thank you, as always, to everyone that's liking, sharing, and subscribing to videos, reaching out to me for personal readings. Follow me on Instagram. I'm so appreciative, and it's just surreal, the love that I get from you guys and the love that I send to you guys and the love that we exchange, all that stuff. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. All right, guys, let's see what we got coming in from Scorpios. All right, folks. These videos won't be as long. I'm trying to cut down some of my time. And I got to do you guys the circle of love. So I got a lot of stuff on my plate, y'all. I hope everything's going to get done today, but we'll see. Ooh, you have the Hangman in reverse to pop out. What are you holding on to, Scorpios? Let's see. Okay, y'all. It is such a blessing to be able to do this and bring these readings to you guys. I really do enjoy doing it. All right, babies. Let's see what we have coming in for the Scorpio children. Okay, like I said, and I haven't turned the cards over, but with the Hangman in reverse, it makes me feel like there's something. I feel like you are choosing to live within some type of chaos. I feel like for some of you, there's something that you're refusing to let go of. Cameron, hold on. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording. Thank you. I heard her. I was like, wow, she's gonna come down the hall. But anyway, I ain't starting over. So yeah, I feel like there's some type of refusal or refusal to see something because he has this light around his head. So there's the idea there, but I feel like it feels to me as if you're trying to control something or you're trying to have your hand in something. And it's definitely something major because this is a major arcana card. So this is something that's dealing with your life in general, your life path. I feel like there's something that you're trying to control it, okay, but you just can't. Okay, let's look at the cards and see what we're talking about here. And okay, as general energy for the month, you have the Emperor card. I feel like with this card, the general energy is like, again, you're trying to gain control of something. This is you not bulging with something. You're feeling very linear this month. I'm about to say Aquarius, but Scorpio, you're feeling very linear. It's like you're trying to keep something very structured, but whatever it is, I don't feel like, because we have this card here, I don't feel like it's actually structure's not. You may be feeling like structure is the best way to handle this issue, but it may not be. You may be working against yourself. As a challenge, yeah, you have the Five of Swords as a challenge. This could be okay. This is what I'm hearing. You are not allowing the Most High to take control. Okay, whoever you pray to, you're not allowing this person, this deity, this emotion, whatever it is, you're not allowing it to take control. You're still trying to be in the driver's seat. And I feel like this is a good time for you to get in the back. Even if you're in the back seat, you still trying to tell the driver what to do. Okay. And this is not the time to do so. Okay. I feel like this could be even with us. Maybe this is somebody having this type of energy towards you. It could be a father. It could be some of y'all be involved with some type of legality issues, having legality issues. Maybe you're having to, for some of you, I'm here, you have to be on probation. And so this is preventing you from traveling. This is preventing you from doing certain things. And you're not really wanting to do that. Like it's making you really uncomfortable that you have to fit within a constraint or fit in a box of something because, that energy of structure and uh, order, it doesn't really feel Scorpio-ish to me. You guys kind of like to go with the flow. You like things to be organized, yes, but you leave room for fluidity. And I don't feel like this month there is no room. There's no inch room. Yeah, inch room. That's the word I'm looking for. There's no room for that this month, and I feel like it's very frustrating for you. Um, and also as a challenge, like I said, you may be having to walk away from certain people, certain situations. for your best. So I feel like some of you actually, if this is regarding a relationship, this is you again trying to walk away, but you don't see the other side. What's going on in your subconscious mind is the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is another card about holding on to something very, very tightly, tight grip. Maybe this is about money, okay? Maybe money is on your mind. Maybe you're going to have to pay out some fees to some people, and that is bothering you at this point in time. You feel very, very closed off, okay? And I feel like, and we haven't gotten to the rest of the cards yet, but I feel like your behavior is probably puzzling some people. All right. What happened in the past? Ooh, okay. So yeah. I have the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, what I could say also with this is that what's happened in the past, for some of you, you quit drinking. So you'd be tempted this month. And this is the thing. I'm not saying that you will drink, but I'm saying the energy is there for you to be tempted. And so the and whatever's going on with your life, when you have the Hierophant, not the Hierophant, the Hangman in reverse, it lets me know that you have a lot of stuff going on in your outer life, not in your inner thoughts, but just in your surroundings. And it'd be very hard to cope. The good thing about tarot readings is that it lets you know what type of energy is coming in for you. And that's the beautiful thing about having free will. You can choose to do what you want to do. So I'm letting you know now, for those, especially those who struggle with addictions, you may have some issues. You get those urges this month to want to, get that cup or whatever your urge is, and to indulge. Just be careful about that. So I feel like there was some overindulging in the past, a lot of partying. Maybe it's about you saving money. You can't just get out there and have fun like that the way you want to, and you're really trying to stick to a budget. It could be that too. Maybe your drinking has gotten you into some trouble. That's me. Because like I said, I feel like somebody's out there, somebody's on some type of probation or having to pay back some type of fine. Some people even, I don't know if they do that in every state, but some of you actually have to go to like weekend jail or do community service or something. If something feels limited, you don't feel free. Okay. And yes, in some states you can do weekend jail. I've known people to do it. And I feel like for some of you, that may be that type of situation. What's going on with your conscious mind? You have the eight, the Seven of Swords. Listen, like I said, I can see it in two ways. Some of you, and I'm just be honest with you, this is a general reading, and this, if it doesn't apply to you, this doesn't apply to you. But please don't put any type of negative comments. I'm clean and I'm not sure. Don't Please don't do that. What I'm saying is, when I see the Seven of Swords, the first thought I feel is that for some of you, maybe trying to get away with something that is you're be giving into your inhibitions, okay, and trying to hide it. Others, I feel like you're going to use this energy to make it work for you so you can move forward into something more positive, and you're going to be leaving something behind. I see it, you can go either way. All right. What's coming up in the middle of the month? You're okay. So what I will say is, for those who choose to walk away from something that is no longer serving them and not to give in to their temptations, I feel like this is going to prove as a motivating factor in your life. It's going to give you that extra boost to continue on. All right. Because it's like, I feel like you're going to be tested this month. And it may be, now I'm going to tell you, for some of you, if you've been drinking, it may be, and I know this is very specific. It's not going to apply to everybody, okay? But the core is about temptations this month and trying to stay on the straight and narrow path. All right. So if this is something that matches you or resonates with you, you can feel free to hit me up. But I do feel like this is something for. It's not gonna be for everybody, and sometimes it's just like that, guys. But for those who are struggling to walk away from some type of situation, and you succeed in it, it's going to boost your confidence up. It's going to boost your it's going to boost your overall emotions on yourself. It's going to propel you into continuing on the right path. Okay. How are you feeling this month? The Knight of Swords in reverse. again, you're really trying to think out every little step that you do. You're trying not to give into every little inhibitions. You're really trying to, it's like you're really trying to govern yourself. If this is not another entity having governance over you, this is you having governance over yourself. Is governance a word? I think so. You are really trying to, you're really tiptoeing. The Knight of Swords in the upright is a very fast moving card. It's about rushing into something and not really knowing what you're rushing into, feeling very strongly about something and not knowing the whole story, but you're rushing into it. It's almost like you're being a rebel without a cause. And in the reverse, to me, in this reading, it is about you not jumping to conclusions. You're not so quick to pick up that cup, or you're not so quick to engage with certain people. Because I feel like in the past, maybe you had to leave some people alone. These people be trying to come back into your life to open up the lines of communications between you and them, and it could be friends, could be relationship. And in the past, maybe you used to jump to their every beck and call, or you would take them up on their offers. But there's some hesitation here this time, okay? Because whereas before you would probably let bygones be bygones, you can't do that at this point in time. You're trying to better yourself. All right. How people in your environment are viewing you, or what's going on with you. The Queen of Wands, like I said to you earlier, I feel like a lot of you're not acting yourself. Or people are perceiving you as not acting yourself. I feel like some people think that you're stuck up and you're not fun. Because the Queen of Wands upright, she's a very fun loving woman. She's very outgoing, and people be thinking like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with her? Why is she not opening up? Why she's not talking? I invited her to go out for drinks. She won't go. What's going on with her? It could be that type of energy too. But again, it's neither here nor there. I don't really feel like you're concerned, because I feel like this again. I feel like this Hangman in reverse is temptation. Like you're really trying to be strong this month. Please, guys. I mean, and whatever this has to do with, if it's about money, making frivolous purchases, or dealing with toxic people, or putting toxins in your body, you want to stay on the straight and narrow. Okay. You get tempted, come back and watch this video, because I feel like that's what this month is about for you. Something that you broke away from, that you're trying to continue on your path, walking away from this, because he's walking away from it. You're looking back though. You see that? You're looking back at the past, even though your feet are moving forward. You got to turn your head around. Okay, you got to turn your head around if you're intending to continue on forward. That's why this confusion is here. That's why this I keep wanting to say the high. Maybe I need to say the Hierophant. Stick to what is right. Stick to the status quo. Stick to what is considered politically correct. Stick to doing the right thing. The Hierophant is not here, but I've said the Hierophant twice, so I feel like this energy is in here. Okay, and that's why told you again. That's why this Hangman is coming up, because you are still looking at the past. You got to realize the past is the past, baby. It's time to move forward. Okay. If it was meant for you to be there, you will still be in that right now. But it's not time for that. You have moved on to something new. All right. Your hopes, wishes, expectations. The Five of Cups. Again, I feel like for some of you, like I just said, you may be grieving the past, or you still wanting to go back to the past. But just like I said, you have a whole new beginning right here with you. Now, notice this, guys. Okay? Notice this. These are your hopes and your wishes and your expectations, right? Look at him. Look at him. Here he is again, looking at these three cups that are on the floor, on the ground. He's looking at them. He's mourning these three cups. What did I tell you happened in the past? You let these three cups, you let some people go. You let some people go. You let some ways go. You let it go. And I feel like those times were fun times. Maybe those ones, what you consider some of the best times in your life. But what you don't realize is you have more experiences. You have more cups behind you. Okay? You have more emotions to feel. You have more experiences to feel different types of emotions. And it's there, but it's time for you to turn around and experience them. All right. As an outcome, you have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Um, for those who continue on their path um, and resist this temptation, I feel like what this feels like to me is that you're being put to a test, or maybe you have been um you've been being tested for a while right now, but I feel like the grand, like the pop, the not the grand finale, the last question that's worth points of the test is coming up in this month. Okay. And this is going to be the kicker for you. All right. And I feel like once you're able to pass this test, then you'll be able, everything else is going to be a breeze, but you have to pass this test first. And then you can let go of these wands. Okay. You'll be able to get these wands because you're holding on to them. You're going to be able to get these wands and just drop them. Okay. Like, it's going to be a big sigh of relief because, again, like I said, this emperor energy is not like you. Okay. You know it's not like you, but you have to do what you have to do at this time. Everybody else around you know that you don't really seem like yourself, but you know why you're doing it. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know that this is a test. Do not succumb to the test. Don't fail the test. Okay? You're gonna be presented. Maybe it's a past lover. Let me see what this was. Maybe this was a past lover. Maybe this was a family member that you fell out with in the past. That you know this person cannot be trusted. It could be, yeah. This is something that whatever this is, because I got the 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. Whatever this is that comes back to you this month, you already know how it's going to end up. Okay. And that's why you're going to have to be headstrong, mentally strong. This is what this Seven of Swords is talking about. The Seven of Swords is not always about deception, guys. It's not always about, it could be about manipulation. It could be about strategy. It could be about getting your head right to perform something that's going to serve your own needs. And at this point in time, that's the challenge. You're walking away. Look at, he's walking away from two other people. Here's two other people. Some of you walked away from two people. Could have been a family member, could have been a family member and a lover. You walked away from some people that they're not on the same path as you. And that's what this is talking about. You're walking away from a certain lifestyle, certain people, and it hurts. Okay. I feel like some of you are grieving it, but I feel like this person, and again, Mercury retrograde is coming up this month. I can't remember. I don't know if it was 8 or something like that. But the shadow period is going to start in the middle of the month. You'll be hearing from somebody. I'm just telling you, when you hear from that person, come back to this video and watch this. Like, oh shoot, Mama Jim said somebody's going to be coming back. But I got to stay on ground. I got to stay focused, guys. You got to stay focused this month. You cannot. You come so far. 10 of Wands. You come so far. These are all these trials. These are all the times you've been tested. This is a load that you've been carrying and carrying. But it was like this, remember? Drop that load. Do not go back to what has been weighing you down. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not even going to say anymore. I love you guys. If this is resonating with you, hit me up. I would love to read for you. Information's in the description box. I love you guys. Enjoy your August. Stay strong. Bye.